Good evening, everyone. I pray this video finds you doing wonderfully well. I have here a design team project for OOhLaLaVintageTreasures using Doreen's beautiful Snippets of Love collection. These digital papers are absolutely beautiful. What I did was I went to Hobby Lobby one day, probably a month ago, and these were on sale. All the Paper Studio stuff like this was on sale, like their bags, their tags, boxes type stuff. And so I bought this. It was half off, and this is what I made from this. I took one apart, as you can see, so I could trace it and then cut the paper out. And it was a lot of fun to do. So, and I love altering boxes. So this right here is just a beautiful an arrangement of what was sent with the collection. These beautiful hearts. They're so soft and yummy. And this basically was put together, this lace. And yeah, it was this lace with a safety clip, and I just kept that on there. But the doilies that came with it, I used to put in the back, and I glued it to that. And then this, I just kind of arranged on there and glued that. But how about these bows? Oh my goodness, they're absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, just so beautiful. And this is from a previous collection. And you know, I actually sewed these little pearls on there. There was like 3 of these. You can see I got some remnants of glue right there, but that's okay. So I have a little doily, or a small doily here to glue this to, because I want it to be like a permanent fixture, but look like it's hanging. So I put the paper from the collection all the way around and on the inside. I just love it. And then I inked it with Distress Oxide inks. And on the bottom, this paper's so pretty. So you just open it up. And then, like I said, this is like a permanent fixture. And then inside, I put a little banner that I created using the same collection. This is all from the same paper set, I should say. But I put it on the inside as well. I'll put that over there. It's so pretty. And then I made this sweet little banner. I love making banners. It's like a personal thing for me, because in God's word, he says that his banner over us is love. So banners are I just love banners. So this right here is some burlap from my stash, and then this beautiful piece of material was in the collection. It's just gorgeous, and I ironed it. It was all crinkly, which makes the most beautiful bows, but I used it on this burlap here, so I ironed it. And then I have some dies from, I'm trying to think, is it Sizzix? Anyways, I have a die set that like have the different increments of this heart, and I thought I had it right here. Let me look real quick. Evidently, I do not. Oh, here it is. Pardon me, y'all. Okay. Got dust on it. Don't mind my dust. It's this set right here. So that right there, and I used that one. Not the smallest, but not the largest. And then I used an embossing folder and ran them all through the embossing, through the die cut machine in the embossing folder. And then this right here, I thought this image was so pretty. I didn't want to cover it up, so I just made like a collage with this is from my stash. This is this beautiful rose. It's this material right here that was sent in previous collection. I have a few pieces and I am hoarding it. I know that's like a bad word. But I have this. So that's under this rose right here. This was in the collection. And this is a piece of Ooh La La. This was in the collection. And then some like doily piece there that I crunched up. Just some bling. And I'm not sure if this is previous Ooh La La, this butterfly. But it's from my stash as well. And then I just put some, you know, sticky flat back pearls around the heart. And there's that cute little bow. Oh my goodness, these bows are just beautiful. So there's the first pennant, heart pennant. And you see I inked it. And then I backed each heart with, was it the pumpkin digitals? And then I used like scraps, pieces of like 120 cardstock, I think. And then this right here, I'll show you. It doesn't really cover it up. I guess I could glue it. I might should do that. And this right here, I cut in pieces to put in between. This is part of the doilies, the pink doilies that came in this set, this collection. And then that beautiful yarn trim. And I do need to glue that so it doesn't like do that. Because I believe I'm going to give this as a gift to a sweet friend. So that right there. And then this is the next little heart pennant using, this is from the collection, just all Ooh La La pieces of fun applique. This is from this paper right here, this image. Excuse me. So it's just a matter of, like, you know, arranging the appliques and just the pieces of material. This is from the collection, a little flower. And this is from my stash. This was in the collection. This is a little piece of the doily. I hope I'm not getting too close. Right here. And then I just put little tiny flat back pearls on the edge there. And then again, this cute little bow, a heart. Here comes a choo-choo train. And some bling from my stash. And isn't this beautiful? That's in the collection. It's just so pretty. And then again with the yarn and the doily trim there. And then the middle one is I use some flowers, such a beautiful lavender pink. So pretty. And this is a porcelain flower with ribbon in the middle. Little tiny heart from the embellishment dangle. And then this is from my stash, a heart that I made out of like mold clay. This was in the collection. I hated covering that up because it had the bling on it, but it looks so pretty like that. Oh, a little tassel there. And then this is from the collection with a little, I believe this is Ooh La La bling. And you can see right there. Isn't that adorable? And I love this image, this digital. I love them all. And then this right here, I tried to almost like, you know, try to do the same with these two. And not exactly, but there's a resemblance. And then this right here I thought was so cute with the little pearls that I put on there. These bows are just so beautiful. Again, bling from my stash. And then again, this I cut out from the digital. And there's a beautiful pink doily that this trim came from right there. Isn't that pretty? And then the last pennant here. I try to keep it with all hearts, but I cut these out from a digital, one of the pages. This is from the collection, I believe, because I used another one in the first one. Almost like that, not quite. But the hearts, I played around with this and finally came up with this was the finish arrangement. And then there's a safety pin with a little bling on it. I put that pearl, it's from a wedding dress. And then there's another one of those hearts from the dangle that came with this collection. I love how Doreen does that. She makes like ready to use embellishments, just so sweet. I love it. And then these are some flowers from my stash. There's this little piece like right there. That's like this piece. Looks like a little flower. Like that. And this is from my stash. And then again with this sweet little bow. Just a flat back pearl. Little heart. It's a piece of, this was from, I'm not sure what this is from. It's not a doily, but it looks like from a doily piece. It was in the collection. Beautiful, beautiful color that is. Just gorgeous. So there that is, a sweet little banner. The banner of love, the hearts. And I love that. Snippets of love, that's what made me think of making one with hearts. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed me showing you this. I need to glue that. And that you're inspired in some way. And I picked a winner. I put all the names in the bowl here and drew a name. And it is Miss Tammy, SS Crafter 1. So if you're watching this video, Tammy, please send me your address so I can get this box out to you. But I'll message you, okay, honey? Just in case. But yeah, I just went ahead and put all the names in this little bowl and just prayed and drew a name. And yeah, it was real sweet, real sweet. I got to tell you all this. When I sat here and drew the name, we have a pair of doves that are in our yard. And from time to time, you know, periodically through the week, you can hear them. And when I drew this, they were out there singing. And it just brought me peace because this means so much to me, y'all. It really does. So, yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and let y'all know. And I thank y'all so much. And I pray you're having a wonderful, beautiful evening. And again, I hope you were inspired in some way by this. And I have one more thing to tell you. I recently got some baby lavender buff Orpington chicks, and I took a sweet little picture of them today. So I'm going to be posting that on my Instagram. If you like chickens, yes, I have recently this past year have fallen in love with, yeah, beautiful little birds. So again, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll be back. Bye now.